Canelo Alvarez's highly anticipated fight against Gennady Golovkin was one of the most lucrative pay-per-view fights of the year. Canelo's last fight earned him a reported $5 million, making him one of the highest-paid fighters of 2017. This was a step up from his previous fight where he earned $3 million. His additional income from the fight against Golovkin was certainly well earned. Canelo Alvarez's career earnings have skyrocketed since his debut in 2005. His net worth is estimated to be around $50 million, with the majority of that coming from his fight against Golovkin. Canelo's career earnings total has reached an impressive $76,885,000. He earned an additional $2,850,000 from the Golovkin fight, bringing his total to approximately $78 million. Canelo's last fight against Golovkin was not only one of the most lucrative fights of 2017, but one of the highest-rated pay-per-view buys in history. The fight was estimated to have sold approximately 1.3 million pay-per-view buys, which brought in a reported $50 million in revenue. These pay-per-view sales made it one of the most lucrative fights of the year for both fighters, with Canelo's share accounting for $5 million in earnings. This was a significant payout for Canelo, who has a history of participating in some of the highest-grossing fights in the sport's history. His total reported earnings from this fight exceeded the $3 million he earned from his last fight against Chavez Jr., making it the biggest payday of his career. The earnings from this fight will likely have an even bigger impact on Canelo's net worth. His net worth is estimated to be around $50 million, which is likely to increase after this fight. Canelo Alvarez has become a household name in the boxing world, and his last fight was a testament to that. He earned himself a reported $5 million for his match against Golovkin, which is one of the highest paydays in 2017. Canelo has experienced huge success in his professional career and continues to make waves in the sport. He has earned millions of dollars in his career thanks to the jaw-dropping paydays he has earned from his fights. His total career earnings are estimated to be around $76,885,000. And his fight against Golovkin caused that figure to soar even higher. Canelo's last fight against Golovkin was one of the most lucrative fights of the year. He earned himself a reported $5 million for his performance, making it one of the highest paydays of his career. The fight also earned him a lot of recognition from fans and critics alike, who were impressed with his performance. This fight was not only lucrative for Canelo, but also for Golovkin, who was reported to have earned $2,850,000 from the fight. The fight was estimated to have sold approximately 1.3 million pay-per-view buys, which brought in a reported $50 million in revenue. Canelo's share accounted for $5 million of the total pay-per-view revenue, and the total pay-per-view buys for the fight helped to elevate his share. Canelo has been able to maintain his place in the boxing world by securing some of the highest paydays of his career. His last fight against Golovkin was a great example of this, and his net worth has also seen a significant boost from it. Canelo's last fight was also one of the most technical fights of the year, and the money earned from it was well deserved. His pay-per-view sales were no doubt a major factor in his reported $5 million paycheck, and the fight was one of the highest-grossing pay-per-view fights of 2017. Canelo's payout was higher than his previous fight against Chavez Jr., making it one of the biggest paydays of his career. This fight has set the bar for Canelo's future fights as he continues to dominate the ring and rake in millions in his pocket. Canelo's last fight was one of the most important fights of the year, and his reported earnings from it have solidified his status as one of the highest paid fighters of 2017.